Today on Live Daily News, we have Kennie Merbach from the state park in studio to give us updates on the upcoming events they have. And then in news, Big Lake residents are upset with how the city has been handling the animal shelter. Murdoch's is opening soon, and the Tuolumne County Sheriff's Office arrested a drug dealer. We'll get into that, but first, here's a word from the Bass Bunch.
Right now at Jim Bass, scan our QR code and find great deals on cars and trucks. Right now, you can get a brand new 2024 Ford Ranger, just $31,777.
You can only get deals like this at Jim Bass Ford, Houston, Hart and Arden Road, or 24/7 at bassbunch.com, or you can scan this QR code.
It's QR code, boss.
That's what I said, QR code or QR code.
Welcome back, everybody. James Blaine here with Kennie Merbach with the San Angelo State Park.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Absolutely. Now, last time you were here, we talked about some of the women's hike and everything. How did that go for y'all?
Yeah, it went amazing. We had a really solid group come out. We got to explore Ghost Camp and we went to Cougar Overlook. So if you've been out to the park, you might have heard some of that point of interest. For many of the people on that hike, that was their first time going out there and they didn't even know all the viewpoints that we have. It was a nice 3-mile hike. The weather was super nice. We've been cruising with this like 70-80 degree weather, and
it's supposed to be nice through Saturday night.
So yeah, we've been rocking with the weather until, of course, we hit the summer heat. So just enjoying it while we can.
What's Ghost Camp like? What is that? It sounds scary.
Ghost Camp is essentially an abandoned campground. So before the state park took over the park, it belonged to the Corps of Engineer. And so that used to belong to an old part of campgrounds that used to be at the park. But now it's just kind of still there. And it's really cool to see Mother Nature take back, what was once there.
That's pretty awesome. But how many people came out and hiked with y'all?
Yeah, so for the women's hike, we had, like I said, about a solid group of like 5 or 6. And, that fluctuates sometimes. Sundays can be busy for everyone. But again, we have a really good sense of community every time we do those hikes. Everyone kind of leaves with a friend or they chat with each other, which is one of the things I love about all my hikes, not just the women's hike as well. Everyone learns something new and takes something away from it.
All right, well, good deal. Let's get to the reason why you came here today. We got some upcoming events we got to talk about.
Yeah, so upcoming this weekend, we're kind of keeping it a little bit simple. I will be out at one of the Just for Friends convention for families this weekend, but still at the state park, we're going to be doing skins and skulls, so it gives people an opportunity to actually pet the wildlife. They're not real, but it gives you an opportunity to kind of see the skins and skulls of different wildlife you can see out here in West Texas. Then Sunday we're doing like nature's pairing, so a little bit of Valentine's crafting.
Okay.
And this month we're also focused on different types of recreation such as birding. So whether you are an expert or you're an amateur, you can come learn about what birding is, some of the different birds and stuff you might see, hear, or where to look for them in the park. So we're just highlighting different things at the state park this month. And then of course we still have our regular women's hike, bark ranger hikes and stuff like that. So even if you're not into certain types of recreation, we still have some of our normal nature hikes.
What kind of birds do y'all have? Not just grackles, but what kind of birds do y'all have out there?
we get some herons occasionally. San Angelo's like placed just perfectly where a lot of songbirds will migrate in through. Some of my favorites that I've seen, I can never pronounce the actual name, but they're called desert cardinals. So they kind of look like a cardinal, but they're gray, but they have a little bit of red to the face.
Okay. Right.
But yeah, we get a lot of different songbirds. Up at our gatehouse or our feed booth area, we have our neighbor. He's a golden belly woodpecker, and he always likes to make an appearance. So we get a lot of different types out here in San Angelo, surprisingly.
No, I mean, when you see all the nature documentaries, you've seen the birds of paradise. They're
yes.
they're all beautiful and
absolutely, yeah. And it's one of those, until you see it up closer for yourself, you never realize how much diversity we have out here.
Right.
A lot of people see us as a desert park, and we are, but we also have lots of different ecosystems. And like I said, we kind of are a nice rest stop for a lot of birds as they make their way south or north, depending on the migration.
And what about the skins and skulls? What kind of animals are...
For skins and skulls, I usually bring out our longhorn and our bison, so you can actually see the skulls and how massive they are.
Right.
And a lot of people, I tell them, this is the only way to pet our bison, because, behind the fence, you can't really pet them. So we have our own bison pelt, and a lot of people are like, this is amazing. They finally
Right.
get to feel a bison pelt. Then of course we have like fox, skunks, possums, rabbits, and all sorts of stuff. So it gives kids, families, adults alike an opportunity to like feel what wildlife is.
All right. So how do people get in contact with you? How do they get a hold of y'all? How?
Yeah, so of course, anytime you come through our gates, you can ask what programs are going on. Facebook and Instagram, we have our programs posted. Later today, as of when we're filming this, we'll have events posted up on Facebook, so you can always interact there. Of course, you can message us, call us, or send me an email. I'm always available.
All right, what's your email real fast?
It's going to be Kennie Merbach at tpwd.texas.gov.
All right, and what's the phone number people you reach out?
Yeah, so it's going to be 325-949-4757.
All right.
Yeah.
Do we miss anything?
I don't think so. So thank you guys for coming out, and I hope to see everyone out at the park this month. Enjoy it while we can before the summer heat starts rolling in.
Exactly. It's only going to be nice for a couple more weeks, and then we're going to have like
Exactly.
110-degree days.
Exactly.
But, Kenny, thank you for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Back to you. Up first, big news coming out of Big Lake, where shelter dogs were confirmed to be shot and killed. A transporter was going to take the dogs to Montana's pack rescue, and when she went to follow up about it, she was informed the dogs had been killed. Residents are outraged and did not want this story swept under the rug. The case has been referred to the Texas Rangers, and it is going to be set before a grand jury to decide if criminal charges should be pursued. I personally have emailed the Big Lake City Administrator a list of questions, and she, along with the mayor and an attorney, will look over them and get back with me. So stay tuned to San Angelo Live as more information becomes available. Murdoch's Ranch and Home Supply is set to open soon at the Sunset Mall. According to Sunset Mall, they are working with Murdoch to get a press release issued, but the Google page for Murdoch's in San Angelo has March 26th listed as the opening date. Murdoch sells clothing, power tools, pet supplies, ranch supplies, and much more. They're also going to have a gun counter and will apparently be dog friendly. The Montgomery County Sheriff's Office successfully executed a search warrant on February 5th and seized over 100 grams of methamphetamine and recovered a stolen vehicle out of Abilene. 38-year-old Janet Thompson was arrested and charged with manufacturing delivery controlled substance and is being held on $15,000 bond. And yesterday we had another high school athlete signed to play from TLCA, but first, a quick word from Carpet Tech.
When I was at work and my daughter called and said, "Mom, there's water in the basement."
There was quite a bit of water in our carpet.
There's water coming out your front door.
And I saw water coming out of the garage closet.
I called Carpet Tech.
I really felt like I was being treated professionally and personally and friendly.
They came in, they said, "Don't worry about this, we're gonna get it taken care of."
I think what matters the most to me is that I feel comfortable and that I can trust them.
Yesterday, TLCA quarterback Chris Castro signed to play with the University of Fort Lauderdale to continue his football career. TLCA head coach Bradley O said that Castro can sling the football and is a great leader. Castro said that he thought there wasn't going to be another opportunity for him, but the coaches saw him at a showcase, liked what they saw, and then Castro gave all glory to God for giving him the chance to continue his playing career. And we'll be right back with weather, but first a quick word from Westbrook Plumbing and Jay Chandler.
It's hard to believe how reckless some people can be and how hard they fight against real victims. You need a partner who consistently beats the giants and who will never, ever flinch.
Do you have a plumbing emergency, burst pipe, major leak, or any other urgent plumbing issue? Westbrook Plumbing provides 24/7 services to San Angelo and the surrounding area. All of Westbrook Plumbing's plumbers are licensed, insured, and trained to provide San Angelo with the best service. Give them a call at 325-304-4209. Now into weather, we can expect some fog in the morning and some possible rain early next week. Right now, though, it's 82 degrees outside with a low tonight around 58. Tomorrow, expect fog in the morning, and when that clears up, it'll be a sunny 87, and then Friday night will be mostly clear with a low of 61. Saturday, the high looks to be right under 90 at 89, and then wind blows through, bringing cooler temperatures with it, and the low Saturday night will be 46. Sunday, the high will only be 65 and the low will be 43. And then on Monday, we have a 20% chance of rain in the morning. That breaks apart into a cloudy day. The high will be 56 and the low will be 44. We'll be right back, but here's a quick word from Condos, Diamonds, and Coins.
When it comes to unique pieces you can't find anywhere else, Kano's Diamonds and Coins is your one-stop shop. With over 24 years in the diamond and coin industry, Kano's Diamonds and Coins is West Texas's choice for diamonds, jewelry, coins, silver, and gold. Owner Bill Kano stands by his work and offers free consultations, including estate jewelry. Don't just trust anyone with your valuables. Come see the staff at Kano's at 1016 West Beauregard in San Angelo.
Thank you for watching the Live Daily News Show, the only locally owned news show in the Concho Valley. Go like us on Facebook, X, and other social media platforms, and download the San Angelo mobile app to stay up to date with news from in and around the Concho Valley. Thanks again, and Hoops returns tomorrow.